Hello everybody, welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hope you guys are having a great week. It's hump day, 2 more days until the weekend, and about 10 more days until I go on my guys trip to Houston, Texas. So life is good, getting away from uptight country for a little bit, and that's always a great thing. Can't wait to be out of it permanently, but that's another discussion. Well, not another discussion for another day, because today's rant is about dreams. And after I share mine with you, I hope you share yours with me in the comment section. You know, all that good stuff. Today marks the anniversary of the first time I went to the West Coast. Now, for a lot of people, that probably might not be a big deal. You know, I'm an East Coast guy, born and raised. You know, it is what it is. East Coast of the United States of America. First time I went to Los Angeles was in 2012. Los Angeles, California. And, you know, I've traveled other places before, but I just fell in love with the city, its culture, its history, the diversity, the weather, you know, not only just the diversity of the people and different cultures and whatnot, but the diversity in the proximity of the city in itself. The beautiful, I mean, I'm not a big island person. Like, a lot of people love to go to the islands for vacations and whatnot. Me, I feel like I would get bored. I mean, I remember friends of mine telling me when they went to Jamaica, after like 2 or 3 days, they were bored out of their mind, you know. They ended up going into getting away from the resort and going into the city, but the only thing fun to really do there was gamble, and that was, you know, they got bored with that. I mean, I think that's why a lot of people want to go to like Las Vegas. If you just stay on the Strip, you're just going to be bored out of your mind. But if you actually get away from the Strip and see there's so much more to Las Vegas than gambling, you would not believe if you've never been there. And like I said, the people who've been there can appreciate that. The people that left the Strip and did something different outside of the box can appreciate that when I talk about that. But anyways, the proximity of Los Angeles, you know, I went to Hollywood. I did the Hollywood tour. I got to see different aspects of the city. I got to see one of my friend's brothers perform live. You know, he's not only an actor, but and actually had his own rock band at the time. And I just thought it was phenomenal. I just thought it was great. Got to, you know, eat at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles for the first time, and awesome. You know, and I was mainly by myself, you know, because I'm just the type of person that can go to a city and stay by myself and venture out and have a good time, because, you know, running with a crowd of people, usually, you know, they don't end up wanting to go and do anything half the time anyways, because, especially nowadays with men, you know, because they're scared to leave their spouses, they act like, you know, they might get kidnapped or something like that, but that's another conversation for another day. But, yeah, I went around the city, I got to see shows, got to see Hollywood. What I love about Los Angeles is you have the beach. So if you want to go to the beach, it's a couple of minutes away. If you want to hang out in the city, because you can feel like you're actually on a tropical island when you're at like Venice or Santa Monica Beach or Hermosa Beach, or, you know, or the list could go on and on. You know, or if you want to go an hour away, you go to Ventura, you know, and Ventura County, and look at the beautiful beaches, which is a lot more mellow and laid back and quieter. You know, not as touristy like the other beaches that I just mentioned. But, you know, it's the beautiful. That's the beautiful thing of that. That's why I said I'm not a big island person, because, you know, if I'm just surrounded by the ocean the whole time, I'm not that big of a beach bunny. I get bored out of my freaking mind. So that's just me. But you have that. Then if you want to go to a suburb, I mean, you can go to a suburb in outside of Los Angeles, and it could look just like Woodbridge, Virginia, like right here and whatnot. But the difference is, you have palm trees and it's cleaner. And the people are just a little bit more mellow and laid back, kind of like me. So they're not walking around saying, I'm at this specific position and I'm king of the world. Or, I make this salary and I'm king of the world. Yet still I got to get up and go to work every day and pay bills like the rest of society. But that's besides the point. You know, that's my little crack on the DMV. Back to Los Angeles. So, you know, you have that. Or if you just want to really get away, you can drive 2 hours away from the city and you'll be in the middle of nowhere. So it's got the proximity of all that, you know, that I love, you know, between the desert, the beach, and being in a crowded suburb or being in a crowded city. So you got every taste and aspect of it all. And I'm going there in 3 weeks, you know, for a week to look at houses. So that's going to be awesome as well with folks that I love. And You can't beat that at all. So that's a little piece of paradise for me. I call this little rant, "The Dream Will Never Die." I've had this dream for 6 years, and I've almost accomplished it 3 times, but due to specific circumstances, I haven't been able to take heed to the dream in full effect as far as fully implementing it. But every day I grow a step closer, and I would implore everybody else when it comes to your dreams, hopes, and aspirations to do the same thing at the same time. And no matter what anybody says or does, you know, they're gonna bring clouds to your sunshine anyways, especially unhappy, miserable people that always find something negative to say about every single specific situation. They're going to find something negative to say about your dream because it's not their dream, it's your dream. And especially if you're not following in their footsteps or your parents' footsteps. Like, I love my parents. You know, my dad passed away when I was a young child. I love my mother to death. You know, it's my best friend. Am I following in their footsteps necessarily in life? No, but I'm not a hardened criminal and doing anything stupid. You know, taxpaying citizen, go to work every day, trying to start a business. So I consider myself a decent guy. Not top of the world, but I just consider myself a decent person, you know. But I'm not following in their footsteps. I'm following in my own, you know, and I implore everybody to do that for themselves. Follow in your own footsteps, you know. If you don't fall in a specific category what society or your family wants, that's okay. If you get shunned, to me, that's okay. You know, I never really ever fit in anyways as a child and as a teenager. So I don't understand why I should try to do it as an adult. It's never worked then. Why should it work now? Especially when I'm paying my own way. You know, it's like, it doesn't work for me. So I implore everybody to do that for themselves. Follow your dreams, man. Fight. I don't care how long it takes. So the day you're on your deathbed, at least when you're on your deathbed, you know you fought the good fight. And don't let anybody get in your way. And if you let money get in the way, then work harder. You know, if I always hear the excuse, well, I don't have enough money to get a second job. You got a second job? No. All right, then shut up. Do something about it and stop complaining. Be a man, be a woman, get it done. It might take a lot longer, but you have to get it done. I mean, you know, it's easier said than done, but complaining about it is always the easy route. It's always the easy route to complain about something, but to continuously work at it, that's the struggle and that's the hustle, in my opinion. And whatever dream you have in this life, you don't let it die because some stupid idiot decides that they have something negative to say about it, or because you failed at it. If you're failing at something, then that means you're trying, you know. If you're taking the easy route and you always get a positive result for what you're doing, obviously you're overqualified for what you're doing, and you need to try something different so that you can become better at a skill set that you might not even knew that you even had, because you've fallen in this comfort zone, which I always call the death sentence. I see people in their 50s and 60s and aren't even in that leave their comfort zone. They're in a comfort zone in one area, but they go outside of that comfort zone when it comes to another area. And I think it's awesome that they're doing that. So I end this off with, for me, the dream will never die. So I say to you, don't ever let your dreams die, no matter what they are, you know. And when I say dream, I ain't talking about buying a big house and some fancy freaking car. I'm talking about stuff outside of that nonsense. That's just materialistic crap. So if you have a dream you want to share it with me, I would love to hear it, because the world doesn't revolve around me, and this channel doesn't revolve around me. It revolves around all of us that believe in not only chasing dreams, but becoming more financially intelligent on a regular basis. So hope you guys liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and please share. And I'll see you guys next time.